Hey everyone, happy holidays! Thanks so much for tuning into my monthly forecast for December 2022. I hope you had a really good year up until this point and an exceptional month during this wonderful holiday season. Okay? Don't I sound like something off of TV? Whatever. Anyways, you know what? There's another year right around the corner. So if this year wasn't so hot for you, you can always try again in just like 31 days, more or less. Anyways, I would like to thank all my supporters and subscribers and all of you people who have stuck with me all this time. Some of you have been with me since the very beginning. And I truly appreciate everything that you do, okay, to help my channel grow. I just want to thank you, and hope that you continue to stick with me into the new year, all of next year and beyond, okay? So for everyone, again, happy holidays. Have a wonderful, wonderful month. Now for your forecast. Hi Aquarius, welcome to your December 2022 astrological forecast. So, planets start off in Sagittarius in your 11th house of sociability, your most sociable house in your chart, right? This is like hanging out with your friends. This is the places you go to hang out, or any kind of group or organization that you belong to. It's like attending live events, seeing like a live show or some kind of happening or whatever in person. But it's also socializing online. You don't have to really get out there and mingle with people to actually meet anyone or do anything, But you could be attending like parties or get-togethers or whatever, and it could, it's like every time this year that planets are here, so it may coincide with like the holidays, but the fact is, if there weren't any holidays, you would still probably feel like getting out a lot because planets are in your 11th house, right? Also the house of dreams, hopes, and wishes, okay? So there could be some kind of goal that you are interested in or have been, especially now since Mars moved into Gemini. Okay, Mars has been in Gemini for a few months now, and it'll remain here up until like March, okay? Where you have Gemini in your chart is your 5th house. It's directly across from your 11th house of Sagittarius. So it's retrograde right now. 5th house is the house of romance and fun and creativity and sports and games and anything to do with children or yours or someone else's. It's the house of parties and stuff like that, okay? So there's a full moon here on the 7th, and it's, there's already Mars here, so there could be a little bit of maybe a blow up between you and maybe someone that you're romantically involved with. Or it could be like just a friend, maybe you are attending a party or some kind of gathering, a show or something like that. Something could happen there. Doesn't necessarily have to be with a friend. It could be somebody like within your group or gang or whatever. Or if you're at a place, there could be something that just happens there, that some kind of outburst or whatever. I don't think it's a very big deal. It could even be just like one of your kids acting up, or else you're in the middle of attending a party or having a good time or something, and your kid's doing something or other. When I was little and grown up, our parents, they didn't yell and whatever at you in front of people, they didn't make like a big scene. However, if you were standing next to them, they would grab your arm. Nobody would see this though, and they would pinch, like twist the skin to where you'd be like, and that was a way of letting you know that they were pissed, However, nowadays, it's okay to flip out on your kids. In a lot of places, people don't, that's something, that I believe is progress as far, as society goes. You know, the way some things were handled in the past, and now you're just allowed to do stuff, and people are like, yeah, I do that too. But anyways, it could be something like that, okay? It could be something with your child or someone else's, or your friend or someone else's friend, or just whatever. Other than that, everything's like a lot of fun. Okay, then planets, like Venus is in Sagittarius up until the 9th, then it moves into Capricorn. Mercury is in Sagittarius up until the 6th, and then it moves into Capricorn. Same thing with the Sun in Sagittarius up until the 21st, then moves into Capricorn, and then the new moon on the 23rd in Capricorn in your 12th house, okay, of confidences and secrets, the house of solitude even. It's usually a time when you are recharging your batteries and you know, kicking back, usually after coming off a period of, you know, socializing or being out there, and you're like resting up for when planets are moving into your first house, okay, whenever they move into Aquarius in January. So, you know, there could be, actually, you know, you could be just in touch with people. This could be people from your past, you know, that suddenly pop up. In fact, you could even run into someone. It could even be an old flame. What that whole, you know, thing is about with the full moon in Gemini in your 5th house. You could run into somebody that you used to date or something like that. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it isn't, you know. Whatever, okay, but something that possibly happens, you know, while you're out socializing may continue on in your, like, private life or your behind the scenes life, you know. I don't think you're keeping secrets or anything, but you're just not really out there broadcasting whatever it is that you're doing. And it could be that maybe you've either made a new friend or ran into someone that you used to know, or maybe you were just acquaintances. It could be somebody, you know, that you went to school with even, that they're back in town for the holidays, and or they used to hang out where you hung out years and years ago, you know. So maybe you're in touch again, and you swap numbers, and you're in contact, you know. Not a big deal. It's not like you're going to run off and get married, right? But you know how people just speculate and try to shove you into roles or something, you know. So maybe you're not really mentioning that you're just friendly with someone, okay? Whatever. It's none of their business. And this new moon that's occurring behind the scenes here does bring maybe some kind of new understanding with someone. You know, someone could even tell you a secret at this time. I don't know if it's good or bad. I really don't see anything bad about it. But somebody could tell you something in confidence. Or there's also a possibility, okay, that right now Jupiter is back in Pisces for a little while. Okay, it was in Aries in your 3rd house. Okay, fell back into Pisces in your 2nd house, where you have the sign of Pisces along with Neptune. Neptune actually turns direct on the 3rd, okay, in your 2nd house of earned income, how you earn your money, your valuables, what you value personally, your possessions, things like that, investments, whatever. So having Jupiter here again could mean that possibly something you purchased. It could be anything. It could even be like a collectible or something you bought online. It doesn't always have to be coins and stock, you know, or I don't even know if they make bonds anymore, do they? I don't know. Anyway, something like that could be like paying off, you know, showing some kind of return or something or other. You know, it was a good investment. Having Jupiter come back into this area, it's bringing you money, it's bringing you good fortune. Maybe, you know, briefly, you know, it's just here for a little while again, but it's helping you in some way. So you could, you know, just receive something, some kind of money, could be even a gift. I think it's money though. And it could happen around this new moon. And I believe that you're going to keep it a secret, or whoever gives it to you may want you just to not really say anything about it. Okay, it could even come from a family member. Okay, so and not your parents or anything like that. You know, it could be aunt, uncle, somebody. Anyways, Jupiter does move back into Aries on the 20th and finishes out its stay in Aries, and moves into Taurus, I believe, in May. Excuse me, and your 4th house, where you have the sign of Taurus, which will be really nice. But for the meantime, when it's in your 3rd house, okay, of communication and short distance travel, maybe you are going to take some kind of trip. It doesn't have to be in December, but it looks like maybe you might take a little trip for your birthday, or just like an overnight weekend or something or other. But you could actually, travel in December to do something. I think it's for entertainment reasons, okay? So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Aquarius on the 25th and 26th. And the best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Leo, and those dates are the 11th, 12th, and 13th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of speculation or gambling, and anything to do with children is the 6th, 7th, 8th, 21st, and 22nd. The best time for money is the 14th, 15th, 16th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. The best time for your career is the 19th and 20th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. So, happy holidays to you. Have a wonderful month. And don't forget to check out my weekly forecasts. See you later. Goodbye.